Good day, fellow parishioners of Saint Helen. The reason I'm recording this video is, I don't know if you remember last year, we gave you a financial report on the whole numbers, revenues and expenditures that we have accomplished and we have given throughout the whole year, the fiscal year. And I don't know if you remember last year when we gave you this report, Paul Benoit in English and Antonia, excuse me, and Antonia Salas, they were reading from the envelope to give you all the information. It takes like 5 to 7 minutes to do this. And because of the restrictions that we have from the Archbishop, it's impossible to do that this year. That is why, first, I'm going to read through all the reports in English and also in Spanish in another video, but I'm going to do it in English. And also, you will have this insert with the whole information about this fiscal year of this financial report. It will be inserted on the bulletin on this coming weekend, okay? So you will have this insert, both Spanish and English, and then you will have the annual financial report, okay? So it has all the different statistics and numbers and all these things, okay? So, and if you have any further questions about all this, please, by all means, do not hesitate. You can call the office, you can, whenever you encounter Paul Benoit, you can ask him, you can ask me. I don't know much about this, but I can refer to you to somebody else who is more or has more expertise on all these numbers, okay? But please, by all means, call us and we will try to figure it out whenever doubts that you are carrying on, okay? So I'm going to read this in English, like I say, so you have this, because I know that some of you are not able to come to the church, so you are not able to take one of those bulletins. We're going to have this information inserted. So because of that, I'm reading this, okay? Good afternoon or morning. Today in your bulletin, you will find a summary of the 2019-2020 annual financial report for Saint Helen's Catholic community. It contains a summary of revenues and expenditures for the financial year beginning July 1st, 2019 and ending June 30th, 2020, which is the fiscal reporting year for every parish in the Archdiocese of Santa Fe. First, we'll go with the revenue. The report breaks down income revenue for the parish into a variety of categories, including Sunday and holiday donations and collections, insurance and rental reimbursements income, building fund designated donations, annual Catholic appeal rebates, fundraising incomes, and grants and subsidies from various sources. This past year, our Sunday/holiday collections and donations totaled $228,446.70 compared to a prior year of the $249,596. This is a decrease of 8.5%. While it is understandable that during the pandemic and its impacts on the last 4 months of the fiscal year, we will experience some decrease in donations and collections, let us allow this to serve as a reminder that we must continue to focus on all needs of keeping the parish moving forward, of which monetary support for parish operations and ministries is a big part. Fundraising income, another area that supports parish operations, is a big part of our operational revenue. During the 1920 fiscal year, fundraising income was $80,318 compared to the $100,665 the prior year. This decrease of 20% also understandable in part in light of the pandemic, has a direct impact on the ability of the parish to administer the needs of maintaining the parish facilities and, more importantly, to ministering the spiritual needs of the parish faithful. In short, let us continue our prayers for an end to this pandemic that it is impacting our ability to worship and fellowship as brothers and sisters, both spiritually and economically. Now we'll go with the expenditures. You will find the parish expenditures broken down into several categories, including expenses in the area of liturgy, religious education for youth, young adults, and adult ministers, pastoral services, including administration and clergy services, and fixed expenses related to daily parish operation and maintenance. 2019-2020 was overall a fruitful year despite some of the shortfalls in spiritual and economic opportunities. During this year, the parish was able to complete the repairs to the roof on the parish hall. This has been an ongoing project. Also, in the hall, all the religious education classroom were painted. Another big project was the repair and renovation to the awning around the parish office and Newman Center building. The parish also added a security video system for increased security and surveillance for our facilities and grounds. Finally, the beautification efforts in our worship space have continued with renovation of the back wall of the sanctuary and purchase of banners and religious statues to enhance the sanctuary. Of particular note was the purchase of the beautiful Italian-made Stations of the Cross that adorn the walls of our church. These were paid for completely by parishioners in an independent fundraiser. Thank you for your generosity. The focus of this annual report is, by nature, the monetary status and support given to the parish. This is a very important facet of our supporting a community of worship. That being said, we must also take some time to be reminded that we are not called to be passive in the nourishment, development, and growth of our own faith. We are also called to be laborers in the vineyard, as recent week's gospel have reminded us. There is an ever-present need for ministers in our church and community. Consider becoming involved in ministries such as serving at Mass as a sacristan, server, musician, lector, Eucharistic ministers, or an ushers. Though the pandemic has limited some of these ministries for the time being, there is still preparation for Mass and the need to be at the ready to pick up any and all ministries when the pandemic restrictions are lifted. There are plenty of opportunities also with other ministries in our parish that not only ministers within, but bring the gospel to the world as we are called to do. These ministries include the Catholic Daughters, the Knights of Columbus, the Right to Life Ministry, the Grief Ministry, Bible Study Ministries, English and Spanish, St. Vincent de Paul Ministry, and many other opportunities. The youth Bible study, both English and Spanish. Each of us is called to let us hear the voice of God and simply say, "Here I am, Lord. Do with me as you will with the time, treasure, and talent you have given me in this life." If you have any questions regarding the financial report, please do not hesitate to contact the parish office or one of the committee members to ensure that your questions are heard and are answered can give even upon consult with the pastor and the finance committee. May you be blessed in your continued efforts to be Christ's light in our church, community, and the world. On behalf of myself, Father Francisco, and the Finance Committee, have a wonderful day going forth as a living example of the gospel. So as you can see, it's a little bit length, but there are some important information that, like I say, for those who had opportunity to come this coming weekend and to participate of the celebration of the Holy Mass, please take one of those bulletins that contains these two information that is important for you. Both are bilingual, English and Spanish, okay? So please, please, please take one of these, because it is important to share this information with you. And everything that we do here, it is for your own benefit. So I'm so grateful for this report that it was created and given to us by Mr. Paul Benoit, and also by the translation in Spanish by Antonia Salas. Thank you for your generosity and your good work on giving us this report. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.